Welcome back, true believers. This is Raktar, and today I'm going to be playing some more Okami HD. I will be visiting Queen Himiko, but first, I have gotten a tip from a viewer about the kimono situation from a couple episodes ago. So this kid wants to draw more pictures, and she wants more charcoal, but she doesn't have any. And remember, I bought charcoal. So I believe that if we give this child... Let's see here. Now I can draw it. Come back and see it, won't you? So yeah, we give this child charcoal. So anyways, you're supposed to draw what she draws. See here, I'm not some ordinary kid, you know, I'm a fashion whiz. So I wonder what it'll be this time. Ah, there we go. So yeah, you can see what she's thinking. It's, a star, apparently? Yep. So now, let me cut back to the kimono, maker really quickly. Alright, so basically, what the person who gave me the tip said in the comments a few videos back was, okay, so a bit of psychography, so to speak, but it just doesn't seem to work anymore. I know, you could lend a paw. Alright, so, earlier, it made like a sound when I made my drawings, and apparently, if I do the correct drawing, it will make a different sound. And so as we saw, oh man, this is hard to do, that child had drawn a star. Yes, that is a much different sound than before. Right there it is, my vision, right there in all its glory, an exquisite texture born of primitive force. And another design, original beyond belief. That pattern almost seems as if it could make something happen. You certainly show great skill, friend. Alright, so yeah. So yeah, when you come back and talk to her after you've done the proper design, she gives you a ton of praise. And I believe, let's see here, I think she'll give you another design if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So basically what you gotta do is you go back and forth, and you basically deliver the child's designs to the professional artist. And after you do a few rounds of that, you will get a stray bead. So let me go through and just really quickly cut to all the designs. Right back at the little girl to see what she's got next for us. Let's see here, isn't it cute? This is my latest design, the love pattern. I wonder if dogs understand what love is, though. And of course you get another 20 praise. See, so this is good for more than just a stray bead. I always know what design will be, so I wonder what it'll be this time. And it's V for Vendetta. Comically enough, I'll say it in a sec. It's hard for me to look at the letter V and not think V for Vendetta, because I actually happen to have a V for Vendetta tattoo on my right forearm. Little known fact. Well, little known to people who don't know me, who haven't seen me in person. Right, so let's go get another design from the little girl. So, if you, like myself, are not a bead collector, this quest is still good, actually, I feel. Just because it gives you a bunch of praise. Whoa, that is... Oh, it's just 4 circles, okay. Yeah, the reason for a second there was like, whoa, is because I looked at that design and I thought it was something more complex than it was. And then I realized it was just 4 circles. Oh, dude, I'm doing such a bad job at this. I might have to redo this one. If you mess it up, it won't work. But I think that worked. Yep, alright, cool. And... Yep, even though I did a horrible job at it, I believe, yep, it worked. Alright, cool. Alright. Oh, yep, okay, so it did in fact work. Oh, it's a clover. Okay, that makes sense. And let's see if she has another one. I'm not 100% sure how many of these she has. Oh. I like that it draws out that one, because it's more complex than the others. Okay. It's a Japanese symbol for what I do not know. If you happen to know what this is the symbol for, I'm drawing it horribly already. Hopefully this works. If you happen to know what this is the symbol for, feel free to say so in the comment section below. Oh my gosh, hopefully it still counts that. That was pretty badly drawn. Yep, I went back and talked to the little girl. I definitely did it wrong last time, so... I think what I'm doing wrong is I need to connect this down when I do that, and then do that. And hopefully that will do it, possibly. There we go. He says you certainly, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I think it's safe to say that that character, okay, is possibly the character for Okami or something. And hopefully she gives me a stray bead now. Yep. And is that the case? I'll give you this. And yep, that is the end of that little section because I got the stray bead. So yeah, the trick was that third line that you draw actually needs to be connected all the way down as you draw it. And that's where I was messing up, is I thought that little line in between the two first lines was its own line. So as you can see, when you walk into this room now that you actually have the item you need, it gives you that scroll on holy artifacts. Let's see here, but if we don't give it that easily, did Himiko really? Okay. Why don't you just equip that thing? Yep. Alright, so let's keep going, Ami. But so yeah, the game tells you right there, it gives you a scroll on holy artifacts, which is this line right here, by the way, which as you can see I only have the one because I suck. I could have possibly by now, I could potentially have like I could potentially have quite a few holy artifacts, because I could have if I had bought it, like the lucky cat and all that stuff, but I am going for a holy artifact that I will be getting here pretty soon. But now we can finally go, all that side questing aside, to see Queen Himiko, and finally understand why she is not helping the people. And here we go. This room is rather jaunty. But yeah, I'm looking around just to see if there's anything in here. I really don't think there is. I think this room is merely for show and to house Queen Himiko. I bet that's Himiko. Looks like that freaky shut-in is praying or something. The security here was pretty tight, but nothing we couldn't handle. You tell her, Ami. Benevolent Amaterasu, I have been waiting for you. And Isun, the traveling artist. You too, of course. How'd you know our names? Anyway, first things first. You knew about that funky mist and the water dragon, didn't you? You've got some explaining to do. Tell us what you're up to. My people, my poor people, their suffering torments me. Sickened by this mist and terrorized by the water dragon. The cries of their pain wash over me like a torrent. We know what's going on. You're tormenting the people of this city. You must be a monster feeding off the ill will it generates. Now stop stalling and raise this grimy old curtain. Come on, show yourself, you old hag. Isun, your words are very harsh, but you are right. It was rude of me to hide my face from you. Benevolent Amaterasu, I, Himiko, ruler of Seion City, offer my most sincere apologies. As ruler, I can't stand by and watch my people suffer. I, Himiko, will not allow this evil to darken Seion. My prayers will not cease until we are rid of this curse. Until I have located the hateful monster's stronghold, Oni Island. What's this about a monster's stronghold? Are you saying that's the source of your city's problems? Can't say I've ever heard of Oni Island, or whatever you're... And what do you mean you're trying to locate the island? I mean, it's an island, right? It couldn't have just floated away. Oni Island is elusive. It vanishes each day at sundown, shifting to a new location. No one knows where in the vast wide ocean it will reappear. So even if I wanted to dispatch an army there, it would never arrive. You don't say. Still, why do you stay cooped up in this room all day long? I mean, what good will it do to simply pray day in and day out? She trying to mess with us? This is the treasured crystal ball. My family, the Yamatai clan, has ruled Seion City forever. This crystal ball has been passed down through the generations. I can foresee the future in it. It told me you were coming. And it will tell me where in the ocean Oni Island will appear. Interesting. You could find Oni Island in a jiffy with that thing. Exposing a stronghold like Oni Island demands much holy power. But if our enemies knew about my prayers, they would stop at nothing to prevent me in my mission. That is why I have locked myself away. Prayers are our only hope. But the spearhead of my enemy's forces may already be on its way. That's a pretty good story, Queenie. But I'll go along with it. I mean, what the heck? I'd do anything for a pretty lady. Thanks for the warning. Be careful, you cannot approach me now. By taking this crystal ball in my hand, a powerful magical barrier is erected to dispel any misfortune. You will be struck down by divine forces if you try to approach. This crystal ball ensures my safety. Even if my enemies learn of my prayers, the barrier will protect me from their attacks. Alright, so supposedly, we can actually get pretty close to her. Amaterasu, I entreat you once again. Will you hear my request, the request of all my people? I guess so. The mighty water dragon now threatens the peace of the oceans. I don't know why it has suddenly turned to savagery. The water dragon is a sea god whose task is to maintain order. So, though it may cause harm, we invite chaos if we try to slay it. In fact, without the water dragon, Oni Island is beyond our reach. What the heck's that supposed to mean? Quit beating around the bush and just spit it out already. The key to reaching Oni Island lies in the water dragon. Even if the crystal ball shows me the location of the island's powerful shield will prevent us from reaching it. Any attempts to break the shield will result in our own pain. But the water dragon could break the shield with ease. It could form a bridge over the sea to the island. So you're saying that you'll reveal the location of Oni Island and the water dragon will break the barrier around it? Is that the only way to get to the enemy's stronghold? But what about the water dragon? It's out of control, right? I seriously doubt it'll be happy to help us. That is why I must ask for your help, Amaterasu. Your powers could calm the water dragon and get it to help us. I cannot leave this place, for my prayers require all my energy. You are the only one who can take this important task. You gotta be kidding me. You want us to make friends with that rampaging water dragon? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, are we gonna help Himiko or what? See? Bummer. The boss has spoken. What was that, Ami? Oh, Amaterasu, you truly are benevolent, so I entrust you with this border key. Use this key to cross the border and continue into the land beyond. You obtained border key! It is said that there is a race which controls the water dragon. They live in the sea beyond the border, in the Dragonian domain. They may have some connection with the dragon's recent behavior. Please calm the water dragon and open the path to Oni Island. And with that, we finally have our way to get through the border, which, as you may remember... Now look at this mess you've gotten us into, Furball. Well, at least we know who's been controlling the water dragon. Let's go to the Dragonian domain and pay it a visit, or whatever. So yeah, as you may have remembered several episodes ago, I went to the border and I was like, this is where I'm going, to northern Ryoshima coast. And then I was like, wait, changed my mind. I'm actually going to Sasa Sanctuary. And that's because my brain had skipped all of these steps. But now everything is in place and I can now head for northern Ryoshima coast, which I am going to, in order to save some time, cut to. I think sometime within the next few episodes, I am going to farm some Demon Fangs. Because I really do want to get some of those Demon Fang items, and I've not been doing what's necessary. So, as you can see, now I can talk to these guys. Yep, and They will finally allow me across the border. In the past, they would have barred my entrance, but now they must let me through because they know that I have a royal order from the Queen, even though I'm but a mere wolf. And now we get to head to northern Ryoshima coast. And, as you can guess... Oh wait, was I mistaken about that? Now then, where's this Dragonian domain? Sounds like something that might be under the sea, but I'd rather not have to get wet if I could help it. And it's not because I'm afraid of that pesky water dragon, it's just you swim so slow that you practically put me to sleep. So... oh... For some reason I thought there was a cursed zone here, but there is not, and here is Waka. I trust you enjoyed your little adventure through that hole. The city's air has sure cleared up thanks to you. Just ignore them, Norm, and maybe it'll go away. Come on, Ami. Why so grumpy today? Didn't you notice the view? It used to be one big huge curse zone out here, but yours truly pulled off one of those great divine interventions. I really wanted to wait for you two, but I couldn't stand leaving the sea in such a cursed state. Ah, the sea off Ryoshima coast is back to its beautiful self. Is this what they mean by prettier than a picture, my little friend? What's that supposed to mean, pretty boy? Oh, just a little something I overheard somewhere. So, my little bouncing friend, you're a wandering artist, no? I want to see how beautiful your paintings are. Just one would be fine. Pretty please? My art's none of your business. Why should I show you anyway? You really are in a bad mood today. You are not one of those imposters who claims to be an artist, but could not paint a picture of his life depended on it, are you? What? Oh, nothing. It's just something that old man mentioned. His grandson, who was also his apprentice, ran away from home, and he took the old man's painting of a wood sprite with him. Do you think he might claim to have painted that masterpiece? I mean, there are so many unscrupulous people out there. Sometimes it's hard to spot an imposter in the wide world of art. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Now make like a tree and leave. Or you can stick around if you'd rather get sliced and diced. Excusez-moi? You do not have to get all hot under the collar. It would appear I have struck a raw nerve. Well, since I have no prophecies or anything for you this time, I suppose I'll just be on my merry way. Au revoir, baby. So, by the way, now that I no longer have need for lava... Also, that story that he just told us was a bit of foreshadowing. But now that I no longer have lava, I don't like the look of the fire aura, so I'm going to take that off. And here we have a new enemy, which I believe I can do the business to, with a wee bit of wind, to blow away that crap on it. No, it looks like wind is not the... Oh, this is okay. It's one of those things. My bad. Sorry, I thought this was something else than it was. And... oh yeah, I forgot I equipped that brand new rosary that I got. I wonder if this will... oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. You can probably imagine that what I actually wanted to do there was, I didn't think one power slash would do so much damage to it, but oh well. We have now learned our lesson for the future. And, by the way, the music in Northern Ryoshima Coast, as you can hear, is the same as the music for Ryoshima Coast. And it is, once again, awesome. But I kind of forget what I'm supposed to be doing around here, but I'm going to save. So there's only a few buildings out here, and I figure it's in my best interest to check them out. Also, there's a merchant. Is that a merchant? Yeah.